Yo, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to that Road to Glory episode that you've been waiting on for a few days. Now, I'm sorry that it's just been like me teasing you on social media about this episode being a bit of a game changer, but you'll see as we go through that it really is. Now, some of the players that were in my club and some bronze pack method that I'd gone ahead and sold on as much as I could, and I stuck some other bronze items back in the club, and we're at about 8.8k at this point in time. Now, I knew that that was going to be about half the money I needed to do the Petit SBC, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to sell Nainggolan because his price was so high because he has an inform out right now. And I'm also seeing that Dybala's price has been above what I paid for him for the first time since I bought him. So I offloaded both of them, and they're like two of my biggest players in this club. But I knew that we could do the Petit SBC with this money easily and have money left and maybe just build a different team. I like to swap it around every now and again. As you can see, we got 48k basically for Nainggolan, and we eventually will get 116k for Dybala. So I don't think we've really lost any money there, which is really positive. Considering I saw Dybala for about 85k during Team of the Year, his price has really like sprung back up again. So this right here is the team that I'm going for to complete the first part. I think this is Petit's clubs, the challenge for his SBC loan item. We pick up a bunch of players on the market. Now I am just going to run through each and every player so you can see roughly what I paid. I think this particular challenge costs around 18,000 coins to do both of the challenges and get the whole thing completed. Instantly, I think you get 3 packs, right? So you're going to get 2 premium gold packs, which are like, they're either jumbo premiums or premium golds. So they're either a 7.5k pack or they're a 15k pack. And then you're going to get a prime gold players pack for completing the entire thing, which is, I think, a 45k pack, which is obviously the main reason I'm sort of doing this. And as you can see, my coin balance just went up like crazy. So we know Dybala has just sold. I also win my Alcacer, or is that how you say his name? I think it is, for 1,200 coins, which is what his minimum bin was anyway. So we got him for the best possible price. And then we just need an Ospina to complete the team. And as you can see, one part of the SBC is now done. And we go on to buying the players for the second team. I'm buying Ryu, I buy Danilo. This one is slightly more expensive. I think you have to basically go between Brazil and France, and that's what obviously has pushed the price of these players up, some of which have come down slightly. As you can see, it does cost me around, I think this one costs around 9 to 10k to complete, but I do pick the players up for as cheap as I possibly can on bin. I'm not going to go ahead and bid for like 45 minutes. I just wanted to get them binned in the club. We've got enough coins, and then hopefully we can get this Petit and open the reward packs, and you know, something cool might come around. Coman, we buy for 1,400 coins. I think the most expensive player in this particular squad. We buy Willian Jose and then Raphael to end the squad up. He's 1,400 as well. And that right there is the squad's done. So as you can see, the Petit one, his clubs, the first challenge. We move on into this one, and I have every single player. I bought everyone. I haven't changed anyone's position. And we're at the exact 80 rating and 90 chemistry for, I think, about as cheap as it could possibly be done. So recognize those guys if you want to go and do it. And then we have the 1998 final hybrid, which was of course Brazil versus France. And for this particular squad, this is what I've done. Again, we've got exactly 90 chem and we've got 80 squad rating, and those players are all over the place in terms of position, and I haven't got loyalty on any of them. So we complete the SBC for Emmanuel Petit on loan for 20 games. That's huge. We can bring him into the squad, a nice legend for 20 games. One of the more expensive ones. He's like 1,000,000 coins, by the way. And of course, we get him and the Prime Gold Players Pack and 2 other packs as well. And Petit looks super solid. I used this guy at the capture event. He was one of the legends that someone packed over the couple of days that was, and I really liked him. Now, I turned down buying one of these at the start of the game for 400k because I thought it was too expensive, and now he's like 1,000,000 coins. So yeah, nice work on the trade in there, Lasty. As you can see, we have 3 packs here. The first one, just a premium gold pack. It's nothing special. It's your general generic premium gold pack that you would obviously expect to get as a reward. You know, my SBC rewards are typically horrific. boring rubbish, nothing to write home about. But in a Road to Glory, some of these players will sell. We get some gold consumables, which is lovely, injury cards, all that sort of stuff. They'll all go in the club, or I'll sell certain things that I don't think I'll ever use, like attribute cards and stuff. But the contracts, they'll come in real handy for this particular Road to Glory. Now the next pack is another premium gold pack, and oh my god, it's not a walkout, but it's an inform, and as you can see, Belgian Roma 9-Golan. What? We just packed the 87 rated second inform Raja 9-Golan on an account I've not spent a penny on. A ridiculously lucky pack in the Road to Glory. And some of you might be thinking, oh, he looks pretty good. You know, look at his stats. 80 plus club, of course, but it's his price that is going to blow your mind. He's 800,000 coins. And I am going to sell this bad boy on, and it is going to completely change the Road to Glory. If that's not worth a like on today's video, I don't know what is. Super lucky. That wasn't even the Prime Gold Players Pack. That was just the Jumbo Premium Pack or whatever it was. We packed the second inform Raja 9-Golan. And a Premier League player. As you can see, I was pretty buzzing in the background when that was going on. I didn't record it live, unfortunately, because I don't record any of the Road to Glory live. But yeah, what a complete and utter game changer. I don't really know what to do, but in my head, I'm like, I could either use him in the series, but that is like a whole bunch of coins tied up. I should sell him. 800,000 coins for a fresh player. That's, yeah, I've got to get rid of that. And then I can really increase and improve my teams. Our Prime pack was terrible, really. We get Musacchio and a bunch of other players, which will eventually all sell on. I'll stick them all into the transfer list, and we will go on from there. But yeah, I told you it was good. And I think, literally, I was thinking about this. And Team of the Years, there are a lot of Team of the Years that are under that 800k. Like, I could have packed Marcelo, Kroos, I think Iniesta, all of the defenders, apart from Ramos maybe, and that wouldn't have been as good as packing this 87 9-Golan. He's a crazy price, and I've used him, he's very good, but he's not worth 800,000 coins. And basically, this is how I've thought about it, right? I sold the regular 9-Golan because this card was out, so that I could complete a Petit SBC, which would eventually give me packs, which I packed the crazy 9-Golan, which made me profit from the first 9-Golan in the first place. What? So yeah, you can see there, we have 914,000 coins on the Road to Glory, and I've not spent a penny. Extremely lucky times. I am now going to make 2 Super Juice teams that if you guys have got a few coins, you could go ahead and build as well. This is what I think is going to help us in the divisions, in FUT Champions, if I want to play that as well. But this right here is the first team I'm going to buy. And this is going to be like my main super squad. It looks ridiculous, right? Of course, we'll only have it for 20 games because of the lone Petit. But it takes me ages to play 20 games. We're up to about 50 episodes here. And I've played about 100 on this Road to Glory. So, yeah, he's going to be here for a while. We pick up an Antoine Griezmann. Yes, I love this guy. If you watched the random pick the other day, you know how much I love this guy. I also love Ben Yedder. He's gone up in price somewhat, but we have picked him up in the cam spot. He's got really great stats and decent passing as well. I think he'll do a great job at cam. And then Lacazette as our main out-and-out striker is well, him and Griezmann, of course. Like, that's going to be a partnership, isn't it? I literally, you know, when I originally sold the 9-Golan and Dybala at the start of the episode, it's because I didn't want so many coins tied up in 2 players. I actually wanted to build a French team because I was getting Petit. And it's just so happened that I can build an amazing French team because of the pack we got right there. We buy Kyle Walker, we buy Jordi Alba. I mean, they're 2 of the paciest fullbacks in the game. 2 of my favourites as well, and the most overpowered. We also get a Luka Modric, whose regular card is amazing. His Team of the Year card is outstanding as well. And I just wanted to bring him in if I possibly could, because he's a great centre mid. And then I eventually go for Lloris over Petr Cech. Just because I think Lloris is probably a little bit better. He's got like cat-like reflexes and all of that stuff. And then this is what we're going to do to the Prem team. We're going to completely change it up to a 4-1-2-1-2-2. It's my favourite formation, so both of my squads are going to be like that. I should be able to rotate the teams quite easily. And we're going to spend 342,000 coins on a Sergio Aguero, a next level striker to come into our team, and also an amazing cam in Kevin De Bruyne. So I'm buzzing, I'm not going to lie. We've nearly spent out all of the 900,000 that we had, but I didn't want to just be sitting on coins. I wanted to make sure that I gave you guys a couple of teams that you could build if you wanted to, if you have that sort of coinage. We bring back Eric Bailly because apparently he's about the best centre-back on the game, and both of our teams now look incredibly good. Yeah, buzzing over that pack for sure. So we'll run through who is in each of my two new teams. We have Hugo Lloris in goal, an 88 rated goalkeeper. Kyle Walker, Koscielny, Varane, and then Jordi Alba. That's a great and very quick defensive line. Emmanuel Petit, the man that made it all happen. Of course Kante, and of course Modric, as well as the front three of the Frenchies, Ben Yedder, Lacazette, and Antoine Griezmann. 86 pace, 87 dribbling, 85 shooting, and he's a bit of a left-footed god. So we've got that left-footed striker on the left-hand side. We've got the right-footed striker on the right. It's all looking amazing. And then this right here is my Premier League side. Some people have not changed, and some people have. I've gone for Butland in goal. He's going to stay there because he's decent, and I could put the other guy in if I wanted to, Lloris. We've got a crazy defence now, bringing Eric Bailly in. Matic is going to play CDM for now, with Fernandinho and Kante in the midfield. Cam is, of course, a new signing in De Bruyne, and then a strike force of Sergio Aguero, 89 rated, 89 pace, dribbling, and 88 shooting. What? And then, of course, Martial, who is just overpowered on this game, so he fits in there. I've kept Loic Remy and a couple of other players, but as you can see, a lot of my Serie A team has now been sold on because I was so low on coins at the end of that. I figured, you know what, I need a float. I need something to play with in case now I need to buy injury cards or fitness items or anything like that. I can now afford them, so that's something I might be able to do. But I still do have two teams that I hope to rotate in terms of fitness so that we don't have to buy those expensive consumables if we don't necessarily need to. So that right there, guys, is the end of the episode. It's been a SBC and squad building and crazy pack opening type of episode. No games played. In the next one, we will test out our two new super teams and see how they perform. And hopefully they'll be great. We'll go for a bit of a daily knockout tournament run, I think. But if you have enjoyed, and I urge you to smash the like on the video because it really motivates me to make more content and all that good stuff. I think the road to glory just super changed, guys. It's going to get really interesting from here. So make sure you're subscribed to stay tuned to all of that good stuff. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.